points in the game.
After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. The RPO, it's complete. And he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Setting up the screen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. From the gun. Yeah, on the inside. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. A design run for the quarterback. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Kennedy. They're setting up the screen. And they swarm him under.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game. It just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays. So now, which of these offenses can break the tie? It's not going to be easy. But for this offense now taking the ball here first in the second half, they've got to get something going.
Finally giving the defense some credit. How did that feel coming out of your mouth? Did it hurt? Like, did you not like to say that? It sounded painful.
I just threw up in my mouth.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. All by himself. Touchdown, Kansas State. And that one will give them the lead.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game, and you're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Rice. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Give to the fullback. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Let's go! Let's go! Caught over the middle. It's open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw. It's Kennedy. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Colorado. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Here we go, here we go.
This will test them. You just gave up the game-tying interception, and now it's on you to try to get the lead back. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay?
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Rice. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good... This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it. But we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, David, moving forward. They're going to have to play better on that side.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Arizona State Sun Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
When defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Catch in the middle. It's Moss. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Price. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Sun Devils are on the move. That's reeled in. It's McClain. Across the 25. He's got room. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air, it's Levitt. Right on the money. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Let's think a second about Arizona State. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Firing deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the ankle.
Turning it on! Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Levin. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Okay, ready? Igloo!
Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That is exactly what...
Ready, break! Pound 55, weak!
Give to the single back. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Good timing on the quick out. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You got to love that.
Ready up! Razor, razor! 29 Philly, 2-0.
Back to pass, it's Levin. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so